so much.
And I want all of the news to start asking the question, what is the crime?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Everybody just turned their back on you at once as you started speaking. Why would they treat Bobo like that?
President Trump, when he was in office, he underwent testing for his cognitive dissonance. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Joe Biden even read a teleprompter properly.
Now I get it. Now I get it. Now it makes perfect sense. All right, welcome to Street Politics. My name is Reese Waters. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the page. So you remember when Bobo went to college, right? And we all remember Bobo Goes to the Theater. Well, this time Bobo decided to go to court to support her Lord and Savior, Donald Trump. I mean, he must be thrilled to see you. I don't know about the gallery, though. But wait a minute. Weren't you just in court? Oh, so you must have missed that one. I get it. Blood is thicker than water, but turd, that's thicker than everything. Just make sure he gets a good... Wait, what's that? Says here he claims he can't afford a lawyer. Well, where's all the money going, Bobo? You are one lousy grifter. I tell you that. You keeping all the lawyer money for yourself. I mean, you gonna need them, but still. You know what? I bet you get a chance to get a good speech in.
Not seeing entered into it, and so we're here voluntarily supporting our friend President Trump, the leader of our movement, the leader of our party, and soon again the leader of this great country.
Nobody wants to hear from Matt Gaetz. Say a few words, Bobo. Now is your chance. Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or would you let it slip away? Her palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
And I want all of the news to start asking the question, what is the crime? Because everyone in this court has not been informed of what the crime is. The defendant does not know the crime that was committed.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Everybody just turned their back on you at once as you started speaking.
And I want all of the news to start asking the question, what is the crime? Because everyone in this court has not been informed of what the crime is. The defendant does not know the crime that was committed.
That is bad. I mean, I haven't seen shame like that since everybody got up from the lunch table on me in 7th grade. You probably ain't even gonna be able to eat with them at lunch. This is horrible. I mean, why would they treat Bobo like that?
Michael Cohen, who has lied in front of all branches of Congress.
Now I get it. Now I get it. Now it makes perfect sense because nobody wanted to be in frame when she got the mic. Well, you know, maybe the public treated her better. Oof. Ugh, that was a disaster. That was embarrassing right there. Wait, what? She's fundraising off this? Well, of course she is. She's never met a shame she can't exploit. She's like the shame whisperer. Besides, you know, you got to get that lawyer money for your son, right? So Bobo, what did you see inside?
President Trump, when he was in office, he underwent testing for his cognitive dissonance.
Come again?
President Trump, when he was in office, he underwent testing for his cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go back to the drawing board and try something else.
And unfortunately, I haven't seen Joe Biden even read a teleprompter properly.
Well, now I see why Trump likes you so much, because he's the only other person that could incoherently claim that somebody else can't talk good. Well, That and the touchy-feely kind of vibes that you give off. But that's it, though.
So every so often, Mr. Garcia, maybe you could just lift up that picture of our President Trump sleeping. As you say, I think he's praying. But if he is sleeping, you know, he certainly looks pretty while he sleeps.
She said it, not me. That wasn't even me. No, she said it. I ain't even say nothing. It was Bobo. She is a self-incriminating machine.
So every so often, Mr. Garcia, maybe you could just lift up that picture of our President Trump sleeping. As you say, I think he's praying. But if he is sleeping, you know, he certainly looks pretty while he sleeps. Maybe it's an endearing moment of prayer, though. I know when I fall asleep on airplanes, you know, my mouth kind of drops open. And, you know, his mouth is kind of tight-lipped, so maybe it's just a somber moment of
I mean,
thought.
He's sleeping. It's been reported by multiple press outlets.
Praying. Yeah, that's right, Mama. That's right, Mama. I was praying my way through church. Yeah, the whole way, ages 3 through 9. Besides, I believe Robert Garcia would like a word.
Now let's look at public reporting. I'm only going to talk about public reporting. His criminal trial started on April 15th. And here's a summary of the press reports. On his first day of his trial, Reuters reported that Trump appeared to doze off during jury selection. On April 16th, it was reported that Trump dropped his head inside the courtroom, keeping his eyes closed before jolting his head upright. On April 19th, the New York Times reported Trump's eyes remained, quote, closed for extended periods during the final day of jury selection. On April 22nd, MSNBC reported that Trump's lawyers were fighting to keep him awake. On April 30th, NBC and the New York Times reported that Trump nodded off for significant portions of witness testimony, and as we all know, basically kept his eyes closed for hours and hours on end. On May 9th, Trump's eyes remained closed for many minutes, and Trump later, of course, dozed on and off. And the reports go on and on. May 13th, Trump was, quote, asleep during the afternoon session. On May 14th, a political reporter said Trump slouched in his seat and closed his eyes and his mouth.
Wow. Well, that's awkward. I mean, hopefully something else happens to distract people.
If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad-built butch body.
Oh, yeah. We did a whole video about that. Link in the description.
I just want to apologize to the American people. I don't think that this is the best use of our time when we are squabbling. It's one thing to have fun and laugh as members of Congress and try to find humor or some sort of lightheartedness in what we are doing. But when things get as heated as they have, it's unfortunately an embarrassment on our body as a whole. And so I just want to personally apologize to the American people for that. My apology was genuine. It was embarrassing what was going on. We had other members texting us saying, what is going on? What is happening in your committee? And my apology was sincere because I felt ashamed that was happening while we are taking care of serious business. And it's the first time in how long that we've even taken care of serious business.
You know what, Bobo? That was really nice of you. You know, I think you may have taken some steps. I think you may have learned something here.
That's delivered to my office. I'm titling it Boebert Off-Broadway.
You just found a way to fundraise off of all of this? You got a play coming out? See, I told you. You can't out-shame Lauren Boebert. No, she is the final boss of shame. She is shame boss. Shameless.